This is the Feierdun Vibration plate. Now in this video, I'll show you exactly how you're able to use the machine, some different exercises that you can do on it, and then we'll take a close-up look of the actual machine, the display, as well as the remote control and the instructions. But first, just a quick thank you to the company for gifting me this in exchange for my honest review. Now, a lot of people like to use vibration plates not just for lymphatic drainage, but also post-workout as a kind of muscle recovery. If that's one way you'd like to use it, then you can simply just stand on this machine for about 10, even to 20 minutes, or you can sit down. I do like to use it for restless legs. I actually prefer using it sitting down, but you can also do exercises on it. So I want to show you some of those exercises here. In the beginning of this video, you saw me doing some squats. You're also able to use the resistance bands that come with the vibration plate, which I'll show you how they attach towards the end of this video. But you can also do things like leg lifts. You can work out the bottoms of your legs in this way, or even do sit-ups if you want. There's also hip dips is an option. And then, of course, leg bridges as well as lunges. There really is just so many options that you can do with this machine. And it does help a lot with balance, in my opinion, because you are having to balance as you do these things. Now, one of the suggested ways of using it is to actually sit on the machine. But the machine is not as big as it shows in some of the pictures, and you see that here. So you really do have to have your legs on the ground for that. So taking a closer look at the front of the machine, you see the on-off switch here, as well as the cord that goes to the outlet. It did take me a little bit to figure out where the resistance bands clip onto. So if you flip over the machine, you will see these, and that's exactly where you're going to clip those resistance bands to. So here's the top of the machine, and you can see that it has like this rubber gripping, so it really helps when you are barefoot or with shoes on to keep your foot on there. Now when I'm sitting, sometimes my foot will slide a little bit forward depending on how high the vibration is. So I do like to keep it at lower vibrations when I'm sitting. But let me show you the little control panel. Now there's like an infrared light here that is connected to the remote. So you are going to need to point the remote at the front of the screen in order to get it to work. It's not one of those where you can just point it wherever you want and it'll work. It does need to point there. So you go ahead and hit the power, and then you have these different adjustments here. So if I wanted to do one of the programs that are pre-programmed, I could hit one of these and press start. So this pre-programmed mode goes up to, it does 10 minutes, so it starts counting down by 9:59. And then this is at the 20, so it goes all the way up to 99. 1 to 99 are the vibration speeds. So I could stop that. You can also adjust the speed manually here, and you can also adjust the time. The time would need to be adjusted before you actually press start in order to control that. But once you start it, then you're going to control the speed. So both of these are going to work for speed and time. Now on the remote, you have the same options here. So this is the ability to stop and to start. Here's your power button. You can adjust the speed just one at a time through there. There's also the time. And then the M is going to be for just the adjusting of the speed between 30, 60, and 90. So you could just automatically go to those just by cycling through it with that. Or if you do the P before you begin, that's where you choose the different program modes like I was showing you here. You can do the program modes that are pre-programmed in there and kind of cycle through and see what you like to use the best. And here's the manual that comes with the vibration plate. So one thing that I really like about this manual is actually in the back, it gives you all these different ideas for different movements and ways that you can use the machine. So it does have a troubleshooting section as well. So right here, you'll see here's the whole body exercise. And I wouldn't use this primarily just for exercising. This is really more for helping with lymphatic drainage or muscle recovery after working out. I really like using it for that, or when I'm sitting to use it there. But you can see the different options. So if you want to incorporate it into your workout, you are able to do that in different ways. I do find that helps really well with balance and really getting more control of that balance, especially with your core. So it is a great vibration plate, a great little machine, and it's so easy because it is so small, so you can just slide it right under your couch or bed or wherever.